What up? This is Phil, aka Dr. Feel Good, and we have a special episode of Voice of the NAWF today. Today we are going to be concentrating amidst this whole pandemic that's going on, COVID-19. We're going to concentrate on some of the small businesses, some of the small black businesses that are in the area, and one of them that we have today is Press Express. Now, the owner of Press Express is Shanikia George. And what I wanted her to talk about today a little bit is some of the, because we've been going through all this, some of the things that have been happening to the business industry are a little troubling, but all in all, you have to go through them. So I wanted to first welcome you to the show. So you can just tell people a little bit about what it is that you do and what type of business that you own.
Okay, well, Press Express is a new business. We will be open a year in May. Actually, we're coming up on a year. Thank you. We are a natural hair salon. However, we don't just do natural hair, but we specialize in natural hair. We also offer weaves and mink lashes and teeth whitening as well.
Okay. So now, as we all know, we are in the again the COVID-19 situation. As you can see, that's why we have our cleaning products or whatnot here, so we can stay safe. But my first question would be, as for you and your industry as a whole, how has this whole situation changed life for you?
It has changed it tremendously. By number one, us having to close. Yeah, that changed it.
Around the time, follow up with that one, did y'all have to close immediately, or was y'all's close like delayed like everything else?
No, it wasn't immediately. When it first started, everything was slowly. We knew that it was coming,
right?
But everyone was still coming to work, still taking clients, still showing up, and clients was actually not coming in. They wasn't canceling appointments and just not showing up. But so then like we started getting people to cancel.
Right. So it's like a no call, no show for a lot of people during it, just because they were nervous or
afraid to come in. Nervous.
Okay. So they just call you and be like, "Hey, I'm not coming in because so and so."
We got a lot of that because it started getting big and things like that. But we are real big on sanitation before this, but more since it's happened because the virus is very easy. We know it's very easy to spread. Right.
So for a lot of women out there, as I've seen on like Instagram and all the social networks and whatnot, this has been a problem for them. Like not being able to go get their hair done, nails done, and all that. So do you believe that this is essential for women, just to get all these things done?
Well, not for every woman, okay. I will say, to be honest with you. But you do have some women that are in need for those treatments. Okay. That is a need for them, so it is essential. You have some women that are suffering from alopecia and suffering from hair loss due to cancer. Right. So they need those hair treatments weekly or every 2 weeks from us.
Right. Yeah. So for those women, because y'all are not considered an essential business, correct?
No, we're not.
So do you believe that because of those things, that for the women who do have some types of the cancers and alopecia, do you believe that they should be essential, or y'all should have like special guidelines essentially for those types of women?
I do, because those appointments are scheduled and they are on a timely schedule that they need weekly and bi-weekly for the treatments to be successful. Right.
Okay, so in terms of like just your business as a whole, what do you think, or what, I'll ask this rather, what has been the hardest thing for you during this time? Is it just because obviously if you have this business, that means you love doing it.
I do.
So is it just the actual, the business and money part, or is it just the love of it that has been taken away from you?
Well, actually, it's both.
Okay.
I mean, not being able to make money to provide for my family,
Right.
is a problem for me.
Mhm.
And on top of that, I still have to pay for the bills and things
Right.
at my business. They're still required.
Right. Because you guys have to pay the rent there.
Yes, sir.
For the establishment.
Absolutely,
Right.
absolutely.
Yeah,
but I'm not making the money.
I never thought about that instance of the people who have to pay for the spots that they're at. Yeah,
Yes.
that's another good point. As this has been going on, what have been some of the like craziest things that you've had to deal with? Because I know people are probably calling you, offering you different things, or what are some of those stories that you can tell about?
Can I please come to your house, or you come to my house?
Right.
I will wear a mask. I haven't been out. I swear I don't have coronavirus. I've been tested. Just a lot of things,
Have people tried to like FaceTime you at all?
Well, I have had a couple clients
Mhm.
ask me how to do the things that I do for them for their hair.
Mm.
So, and on top of that, all beauty supply stores are closed.
True.
All beauty supply stores are closed. They wasn't closed at first. Only the salons were closed.
Okay.
So then, a week later, they closed all beauty supply stores.
Wow.
So that leaves our clients not even able to get hair products. So that leaves them to have to go to Walmart or your local pharmacies.
Mm-hmm. So if somebody happens to FaceTime you or something like that, do you just take it as like you doing them a favor? Is it like if somebody FaceTime you and you teaching them how to do their hair?
Yeah.
Is it just like we're all in this together? So I'm
Absolutely, I do that
Okay.
all the time.
Okay.
I mean, even in the salon, I show them and teach them things
Right.
because you may not be able to come in. So
Mhm.
I want you to be able to do those services even when you're not able to come in, because I still want you to have healthy hair.
Right. So, do you believe that when this is, let's just say, when it's all over, when it starts to die down, do you believe there'll be a big resurgence of business for you? Like, do you think people are just gonna like be running out the house to come get their hair done?
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
Let me tell you, one of my clients actually told me, she said that I should take all senior citizens first. Yeah, so she's 60 years old. And she told me, she said, I just want to put a bug in your ear that I feel like all senior citizens should be first. And she will be.
Right. Yeah, no, that is good because like a lot of the stores they were doing.
And a lot of them can't do them.
They can't do it themselves.
Yeah.
With arthritis and stuff like that.
Yes, absolutely.
So I guess this is my second to last question.
Mm-hmm.
It would be when all this is done, how do you think the industry is going to change from because a lot of people don't know that, and I think I just learned this too. Explain how you guys are certified with like cleaning and stuff like that, and sanitation and stuff.
We are certified in sanitation as well. Sanitation is a 9-week course, doing our training.
Right. So. Okay. Cool. So with that, do you believe that there'll be a big change in how business is done, or you think it'll just be? You think people are going to be more or less apt to want to come in, or you think they're going to be asking different questions, like are you cleaning, or are you doing certain things, or you think people are just going to come back regularly?
I think they're going to come back regularly.
Okay.
And I think it's my job, to inform my stylists to make sure that we are taking those precautions and things like that, just to make sure that we're on top of sanitation and things, as we always are. But now that this is, going on, just extra.
Right. And do you have any immediate tips that you want to give people to help them try to find different products or anything like that they may be used to, or like different places that they can go to maybe pick up some stuff that they can't get at the hair salon right now, or hair salon or the beauty supply store?
Target and Walmart.
Target and Walmart? Okay.
Yeah.
And they should have pretty much the generic kinds of
Not so much of the generic kind.
Oh, I can't say generic. Oh, my bad.
But you know, they do carry some of the products that we do use in the salon on a day-to-day basis.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's a great tip. So y'all go to the Targets and the Walmarts if you're in dire need to do something with your hair, because I know a lot of women are suffering with this situation, and we want to pour out our hearts to everybody who's going through all this. And again, if you go to, what's your website?
Our Instagram is
yeah.
Press Express Hair Salon.
Okay, Press Express Hair Salon. Go follow. I'll have a link at the bottom.
But we're on Instagram and also we're on Facebook.
Oh, and Facebook too. So you can go Facebook or Instagram to follow Press Express. And I want to thank you, Shanikia. If y'all have any questions, feel free to DM Press Express, or y'all can DM her personally. She handled those too. And I thank you for coming out. Voice of the NAWF.